Scout Camp is more than a week in the woods. At Camp Strake, Scouts are finding adventure, hands-on learning, and real leadership opportunities. And some of what's happening here may surprise you. For families who still picture Scout Camp a certain way, Camp Strake resets that image fast. This is one of the newest facilities in Scouting America, and it was built to give kids an experience that feels adventurous, comfortable, and fully equipped for learning.
Camp Strake was opened in 2020. It's one of the state-of-the-art facilities in all of Scouting America. It's a little bit different than a lot of Scout camps because it was built from the ground up, and it's got a great infrastructure. It's like a little city out here.
The shower houses are great, the dining hall is amazing.
And once you hear from the Scouts themselves, the biggest takeaway is just how much there is to do here. Camp Strake goes far beyond tents and campfires with activities that keep every visit feeling different.
Something I really like about Camp Strake is really just how much there is to do here. They have the ATVs and mountain bikes. They have shooting sports like rifles, shotgun, and archery. And there's the lake so you can go fishing and swimming. There's boats. There's just so much to do. It's like every time I come here, I get to do something new.
That variety carries through the whole day. Camp is structured enough to keep Scouts learning and moving, but there is still room to breathe, recharge, and spend time with their troop.
Throughout the whole day, there's definitely there's class periods where you're learning merit badges and doing program areas, but there's also breaks in between. In between periods, there's breaks so you can maybe get water or just hang out, walk around. We also have lunch break so we can go and hang out with our troop and eat. Also, once we're done, they usually have a fun activity after dinner that we can do, so we can just relax after a long day.
Of course, every camp has that one experience kids talk about long after they leave. Here, one of the biggest crowd pleasers is easy to spot.
My favorite thing about Camp Strake, it's got to be the zip line. It starts on this huge climbing tower, goes all the way across the lake, and then it ends near the docks where the dining hall and all the fun stuff is.
Camp Strake also stands apart because it blends outdoor adventure with a serious STEM component. Through Space U Odyssey, Scouts get access to a one-of-a-kind partnership that connects camp life with NASA-inspired learning.
And now we actually are the only council in the United States that has what's called a Space Act agreement. And we're working with Space Center Houston, and that's called Space U Odyssey.
Well, Space U Odyssey is an inspiring residential STEM camp where students get to engage in real-world science and space exploration missions. They get to go from preparation to execution of these missions and do it in a hands-on real environment. During the extraordinary 5-day sleepaway camp, the thrill of NASA missions meet the timeless magic of summer camp. Programming will be split between Space Center Houston and Camp Strake, offering variety, flexibility, and access to the specialized resources both venues offer.
But the bigger story is not just what Scouts do here. It's what they take with them. Camp and Scouting give young people room to try new things, make mistakes, solve problems, and grow.
I think one of the biggest benefits in Scouting, at least for my family, is that it gave the kids a safe place to try new things and to fail. And to learn from those mistakes. Scout really just gives them an opportunity to try so many things, to learn about engineering, to learn about welding. It gives Scouts the opportunity to have leadership positions, feel the responsibility and the burden of responsibility. That kind of translates into what happens in the real world when you grow up and be an adult.
That growth shows up in independence too. As Scouts move up, they begin making choices, taking responsibility, and learning what it means to handle more on their own.
I think it's definitely helpful because eventually you're going to be on your own. And this is kind of just like a small stepping stone of getting to experience what it's like to not have your parents around and have them help you with everything. Set up your tent, you got to be responsible, go to your merit badge classes, pick what you want to do. It's all on you now.
And Scouting continues to grow with the families it serves. For many parents, one of the biggest changes has been seeing more young people, including girls, find their place and thrive here.
Both of my daughters are also Scouts as well, and actually my oldest and my middle child are Eagle Scouts now. So they've progressed all the way through all the ranks, and we're very proud of them.
For older Scouts, that growth turns into leadership. The experience does not just build confidence, it also creates a real sense of responsibility to guide and serve others.
When I'm teaching, it's also helping me because one of the core things about this is when you teach someone, first you yourself have to know it, and then as you explain it yourself, it's kind of helping your brain thinking about it in a different way. So that alone is helping yourself teach it as well as helping others teach it.
It's easy to see why so many families are rethinking what Scout Camp can look like today. To learn more about Camp Strake and Scouting America programs in our area, visit shacbsa.org.